a little raspy one. You know what I'm saying? Do barbers have tension? It's like, you know, I'm listen, let me finish it out. I don't see this with much owners. I see this with like the other tier of barbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it with much owners, but I do see it with the other barbers. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones that own the shop. They're probably like the ones that work in there. Mm-hmm. But is there like an underlying tension, like how tattoo artists have their tension with other tattoo artists, or other drug dealers have other tension with, or any kind of like industry, your constituent kind of competition. Anything with competition breeds.
It is because, you know, anytime you in a service industry and you build a clientele and your name is reputable, a lot of people feel like, I want to be the man.
Of course.
When they already are.
Right. In your own life.
In your own lane. A lot of times, a lot of people get caught up in that limelight.
Yeah.
And then, you know, going to dig into the personal situations of people and not knowing, you know what I'm saying, this is who this person is. Who he really is, instead of sitting down and talking to the brother. I personally don't have a beef with anyone.
I don't think your demeanor kind of shows
because
that.
What I do is, I, you know, just to show that sometimes, I walk into other shops and let them come out here sometimes.
That's what's up.
Especially now, you know what I mean? And I don't even, you know, my guys can cut.
Right.
I've heard people tell me before, well, I heard whispers like, oh, he got his own shop.
Right.
Why can't he, you know what I mean, get his haircut over there? You know what I mean? He just come over trying to steal something, like, what am I stealing?
Right.
What am I taking?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, because you already built your clientele.
I'm over here just trying to be a patron and patronize my brother.
You're trying to show love to your other brothers of this game.
That's it. That is it.
Yeah, nigga, this ain't the dope game or anything like that.
It ain't none of that, and to the point where it's like, if barbers were to come together,
make a coalition,
just come together, get on the same page. You know what happens? The community comes together.
I agree.
We touch everybody.
Y'all do.
We touch everybody, good, both sides, bad. You know what I mean? If you want to call it, they mad at them, we come together and say we here. We bring the community together.
I agree. I agree. Trust me, I do. So, have you ever cut any celebrity's head, or I would say travel to cut somebody's head, or I would say stay like wee hours in the night and overcharge somebody?
I really don't overcharge nobody.
Okay.
It's not, like I say again, it's not really about the money for me, it's about the experience, because if I cut your head once, I got you.
Of course.
That's all I want.
That's all you need. Just give me one shot.
That's all I need.
There we go.
If anybody were to come down, I'm going to cut it once, and you best believe.
He's there for the long haul.
You're going to get the best of me.
I hear that.
I'm going to put my foot all in it.
Elbow grease.
Elbow grease. So, yeah, I've had Mike Jones and his brothers come down to the shop, Mad Legs, Danella. I cut for, you know, a couple of people that had radio stations that came down from the radio station. I don't know. It's just, I've cut a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure because, you know, what you saying, that being an experience, and you say it's not really about the money, even though they might have paid you more.
For sure, I got paid though.
Okay, even though they might have paid you more, but like, even that.
I get it twisted, I got paid. I get paid.
I mean, this ain't March of Dimes in this motherfucker.
Right.
So, nah, it's just saying like this, man, because, you know, I feel like that's the next level of being of barbering. You know what I'm saying? You done went from here cutting in high school bathrooms to now I've cut a figurehead that everybody knows.
For sure. I like, you know, I've cut as far as the city councilman, the mayor, the athletic directors, like just university, like, you know what I mean, the who's who.
The who's who? Yes.
The pencil pushers. Yes.
The
finger pointers.
Yes. The ones that get things done with a signing of a pen and paper.
The chicks, all of them.
Yes.
Them guys,
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now that we got that kind of angle, I guess we're going to be, well, let me ask you just one more question on barbering, then we're going to be moving on.
Right.
All right. where, I know we talked about this AI, but where do you see the future of barbering in the next 10 years per se? The future of barbering. Because you know, the industry is changing.
Well, it's changing for the industry. I think it's going to be leading towards more services.
Mm-hmm.
And because you only can get so much out of a fade.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's more services, more service driven, and then you're gonna have more millionaire barbers.
I believe that to be
because you know a lot of them gonna start dabbling into their own products.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Getting into the digital world. Like it was two guys that was in New York. You know, they kind of they started the Esquire app.
The Esquire app. So you're talking about the book Esquire?
It's a booking app that they.
Yes.
Yeah, they went. And, I think it's worth $750 million, something like that.
Close to $1 billion. If you ask me, that's a third of $1 billion. That's a third of $1 billion.
Don't quote me on the number, but I think it's about right. But you know, I know the digital world and convenience is starting to get tapped into because a lot of barbers started to do it.
Look, one thing about me, I love convenience.
Yeah.
I will pay for convenience.
For sure.
Like I like getting my car washed at the detail shop. Like my car getting detailed.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can go to wash time and they do the same thing but faster, that's where I'm going.
For sure.
Like unless it's a special event and I need somebody, everything hands on.
Now the industry is spreading wide though with the whole mobile barbering.
Man,
But that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother genre because, like, you got to think when the barbershop is closed and there's somebody I need to cut.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can add your own. You can basically set your own markup rate. You know
what I did was I did my own market study on mobile barbering, and I done it through those the events that I go get booked for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because a lot of times you'll find it's a niche group of people that like their barber or a barber to come to them.
Yes.
Yeah, and they'll pay their premium price.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
They'll pay a premium price. It's